Barnaby Jones will not be seen tonight, so we may bring you this special presentation.
Okay, I'm assuming it played because I didn't play on my end. Okay, just gonna get on into it here. Let's move this over to the other screen. Okay, we have some problems here. Well, I was trying to play. Let's try and play it again here.
Barnaby Jones will not be seen tonight, so we may bring you this special presentation.
Or not. Okay. Had two people briefly, then it went bye-bye. Oh well, such is life. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing all set up here. Hope this is not a precursor to the way the rest of the night's going to go. I've had a very tiring day so far. All right. Got paid by the day job, but hey, Daniel, you're still there? I don't look not to trust this counter. Sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's like, because right now it's saying nobody, but I don't know. We will see. Last night was rather surprising. The 30 people one. I've never had 30 people in any of the chats. At least not on mine. Usually only if I'm piggybacking on Knights and Anime Table, and that's really on his channel. Hopefully that means things are starting to turn around for mine. So, all right. In the meantime, okay. Tabor Time just did a demo for Negan, which is coming to the shop tomorrow. Again, since I've totally burned out on The Walking Dead, it's like, no, I don't think so. Well, I kind of agree. It's like, if it had been the Jeffrey Dean Morgan version, I'd have been interested. But comic book version, we've got a couple of things of the comic version that's mainly for Steph's benefit. I have no interest in it. I was never into zombies in the first place. I really tuned out when Marvel started doing a zombie thing. It's like, I'm out. I didn't even bother looking at it. All right, let's see what we got here. Anything in the news? Yeah. No. Okay. Let's take a look at the shop. Anything here so far? Nope. I hate that one. Mortal Kombat. The only thing that kind of missed it, they should have had an emo. Or just remember the commercials for the original game. There's some guy standing there, the Mortal Kombat. Just had something like that. No, what the hell is this? I don't think so. It's the sort of thing that just kind of like, why do you play this game? Yeah, it makes me wonder when that comes up. Yeah, we got all of these guys in here. Yeah. And even though I got paid today, it's like, in the day job, it's like not quite ready to pull the trigger just yet on many things here. Go through the quest today. All right. Oh, we're back. Okay. All right. Generally a little easier going from Shiny Chef to Crime City, so we'll go with that. Okay, so yeah, well, I think we'll primarily do it via shotgun today. Right. So hopefully we're not going to have any problems with the game tonight. Which would be a nice welcome relief because the internet's been kind of squirrely all day. So. Even after paying the bill in the office. Receipts somewhere out in the kitchen. I gotta take care of the storage unit tomorrow. And then hopefully the front manager's got enough of a sense of humor that can handle this being a couple days late on the right, technically. It'll be fine. Supposedly up to the 15th, but they generally don't complain until the 20th. And I get paid next on the 17th, so it'll be fine. Yeah. Especially once I finally get around to disposing of our dead van out there, getting a few $100 out of that, hopefully. Good enough of a cushion, because also the Batmobile starts up this month, and back up this month, and because I'm not going to sit with a half-finished model like that. I got to get back up on that. Especially concerned it's a limited edition thing. It's not going to stay paused forever. Got to get that restarted. I think this goes down there, doesn't it? Well, it's counting. Actually, let's get the technical thing. But I think he runs better with these claws than with the others. Yeah. What the? All right, come on. There we go. I'll just take the guy. Come on, bring it on. Nah, I'm not bothered with that. That's always fun when I can take them out with the claws. No. All right. All right, now. I need a shotgun. All right, time for a little housekeeping here. Let's just have it on. We'll rearrange things later. All right. All right. Huh. Now let's move. I want that down here. Let's put that up here, down there. All right. There we go. And finally found a shotgun. Okay. Okay, so gold fever. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. And back around the other side. So. All right. Come on, sit up. All right, I can't find those. Let's go to the truck, get those. Hmm. Okay. That's Scorpion's thing, everyone. Don't do this weird shit with me now. Okay. Trying to get everything back online here. What you missed in the meantime is like I had to duck in long enough to qualify as having visited Crime City and then back out because the storm is coming. So whoa, shit. Of course. Just at the llama, it locks up. All right. What the hell just happened here? At least I'm still in the zone. Okay, so where the hell did I hit that thing? This is going to be awkward. All right. All right. This kind of thing does tend to play havoc with any kind of a, strategy you might have, because suddenly it's like, any plan you have? No, we're going to stop you dead in your tracks while you sit there and watch the storm roll in. No. All right. I've already got the car. Of course. Just to get a good thing going. It's a very awkward angle for that ankle. But again, as long as we're within the storm zone, I'm not that worried. Usual worry about somebody storming in and shooting me while I'm stuck here staring like a moron. All that percent just running in place. Right by that. All right. Only avoid people for so long. Sooner or later, you gotta actually engage. Now, this guy's hope the hell that it doesn't decide to block up. I'm just fire the first shot and explode myself. Well, they gotta be 11 life right now. All right. Okay, let's just get out of here. Oh well. I like this one better. All right. I know the playback was jerky on there, but it's fine on my end. That's mine that counts. So. Well, that's a new trick. All right. Well, not sticking out there. All right. Ah, shit. You little bitch. Ah. All right, let's see what we got here in total. Seven. Game's behaved worse, so we're still doing okay on that string. Let's see. Check that one out later. This was a 70s song or something. Some new karaoke stuff came up here. I think, yeah, could be interesting. Anybody remembers little ditty from Walter Egan, Magnet and Steel? Cheese but okay, we got a couple. And yeah, one of them OG, which I probably should drop in at some point and actually play around or two. So, okay, the back one. Okay. Nope, that was it. They're both of the OG. Okay. Not sure what it used to be, but all right. So basically, I'll level up one more time to get anything on this one. So, and what shall we be getting on this one? Okay, and a few more levels to go before it becomes irrelevant. Alrighty, so quests. Oh, I did one. Okay. All right. Well, let's just find a good spot and get stuff. Load up. See if we can get a solid game this time around. I also want, does this counter count people on Twitter if there's anybody watching there? So, if anybody is watching on there, could you drop in on the YouTube thing so you can say hi? I don't think there's an opportunity to comment on Twitter, and if it is, I don't know if it show up here. I'd like to know if anybody's watching. Had a real big crowd last night. Of course, I was also doing better last night. Okay, there we go. Let's do it over here. All right. Damn, burst rifle. All right. Wait until I find a small one first. Or another big one. Actually, give me that. You bitch. Got all that out of the way. Let's start over. All right. Okay. All right. Where are we at? All right. That'll be easy enough. All righty. All right. Okay. See, the bridge is named, right? Yeah. Let you guys fight over the damn bridge. I don't care. All right. Not that hard to drive. Actually, just know how to let off the gas once in a while. Let's get that first. These guys almost always have a small one in there. Yeah. Okay, let's what? Well, let's see. There's usually something up top here. Oh, well, there we go. Anything else around here? Or... No, not gonna bother with that. All right. Let's find another named place. Get that task out of the way. Also find a gas station. There we go. And that should finally get me a point. Well, that could be an interesting one. If we could get up there without having to use that launch pad again. Nope, I can do that. Take care of this first. Since it's right there. All right. Oh, come on. I got it there last time. All right, fine. Be that way. Got a car here. There you are. Oh, excuse me. Bye. Mm-hmm. And there's the gas station I'm looking for, I believe. Nope, actually, that's the boxcar thing. No, there's the gas station. Okay, anyway. Nope. It should be, but it's not. Okay, man. There you are. You're an idiot. Moron. Yeah, firefighter in a gas station. What could possibly go wrong? Okay. Okay, let's take a look here. Can't tell if anybody's watching or not. All right. Oh, well. All right. Oh, 5 people won. Okay. This counter is weird. Okay. So let's see. All right. Finally got something to quit. So let's get in that. Let's go ahead and have that one. Doesn't matter anyway. So where are we in quest? Okay, got them all. So now we're on to other ones. Well, did I? Yeah, I guess I did the shotgun thing. Or did I do something else? Hold on. Back that up. No, I didn't do that, but it doesn't matter. All right. So let's just concentrate on getting hits with the assault rifle. Let's see where we land here. Good. All right. I wonder if there's some way to turn off the rain, if that would help things. All right. You're going to direct your attention to the crawl going along the bottom of the screen. Super chats, tips. Click on the links in the description. Anything to help the channel, because you need money. Always need money. Even the coupon, they're really charging us too much rent. Okay, so the voucher. I think I still need to call the Section 8 people, so they can override the housing people. That you're charging too much. Back it off. All right. Okay, now let's see. Going in this way, I think we'll hit down here. And bonsai. Yeah, still a bit glitchy, but less than usual. So, I mean, it's worse than last night, but it's not nearly as bad as it's been in the past. So, I'm not going to complain much. Oh, dummy. I'll take that. Maybe I can ask her about something. All right. No, let's see. I do a little shopping first. All right. Actually. I don't really care about that much. All right. Okay. Nope. Oh, that's an ammo box. Okay. No, something. All right. Whoop. I'm being cute. Left. You little fucker. All right. Okay, let's get back. Let's see what we got. Dr. Snow don't look very happy. ways to go. Let's look at this here again now. We've gotten better on that. Let's see. Should at least get the asking out of the way. Okay, so let's get down here. Let's ask the pickle. All right. All right. All right. All right. Almost an hour. I don't know how much longer we're going to do on this because I'm tired. And I need to. I need some downtime here. All right. Let's see where we go. Yeah, fine. All right. Get a little closer. Okay. Time to talk to the pickle. One of the lesser known Arlo Guthrie hits. Yeah. I don't want a pickle. Just want to ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want a tickle. Just want to ride on my motorcycle. And I don't want to die.
Stop playing a loser game.
Just want to ride on my motorcycle.
You're a loser, baby.
Yep. That.
Or as I'm editing photos. I'm burying myself in this work.
Okay. There's the pickle. There we go. All right. Yes.
Suck that pickle. I mean.
Okay. Got that out of the way. Don't shoot the pickle. That's not be good. Okay. I don't feel like starting
I'm not.
I don't want to start a firefight with the pickle.
I'm not seeing your game.
Neither am I at the moment. Something's gone weird.
Yep, I just checked. It looks that way at the stream, too.
Okay, hold on. Let's duck down there. Let's see what I got here.
That sounds like a good time to quit playing this so that we can do some crazy videos and shit for a while.
There we go. Now we're back. Well, let me just go ahead and wrap this up because I figured this is going to be the last round anyway because I'm getting tired.
Plus, I definitely found a short that Kidgel posted that I have to share with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting to see what comes out of him asking if he could share the footage. That's concerning. That he asked me if he could use the footage of me and then smiled and hugged me when I said yes. I have concerns about this.
As you should, frankly, but
But he was so nice to me.
Well, yeah. And he wants to share the love, by All right. Okay, actually doing pretty good right now.
Actually, he's a really nice person.
Yeah.
Very friendly.
Oh, yeah.
And I was so ticky. There was no hesitation like with some of the people he's dealt with. He just looked at me with Tourette's, right?
Yeah. Gotten used to it now.
Ow.
Okay.
Well, and I was having a very ticky night.
All right,
Downtown Chicago will do that to me.
Well, yeah, I think you could do it to anybody. Really. Now that's going in. Forever coming out. Damn it! Don't do that to me. There we go.
I have edited so many pictures in the last bit.
Ooh, better.
But yeah, I was in downtown Chicago. We were figuring out what it would take to take me to the zoo there a few times and to do some of the events out on the lake. Not to deal with the people in the city and the buildings, but to deal with the fun nature stuff along the lake.
Yeah.
The zoo there is amazing, but it's really hard to get close to it. Parking. But it's free if you can get to it.
Oh. Well, score one.
And it's a huge zoo.
Yeah.
But the zoo will charge you $50 to park in their little parking area.
That's where they make it up. Yeah.
So the parking garage we used for the show is less than a mile from the zoo, and only charged Steve by pre-ordering the slot for the garage $8 for several hours. So we could always have him drop me off at the zoo, go park in the garage, and meet me there.
There.
It's completely doable, right?
With the annoying little shit there. Okay. And now I'm going to take all the stuff you thought you were going to get involved. Ha ha ha. I feel smart now. Okay. I'm rubbing it all. Yeah. Well, this is my therapy. Okay. This is what I do with all the mean shit I'd like to do in real life. Okay. Yeah.
Right. That's really disturbing to say it that way, actually.
Okay. All right.
It's more disturbing if you have a list of the people you want to do it to in real life.
Yeah. Okay. Now, first things first.
Not that I would do that, because I'm sweet and innocent, and I don't have violent tendencies at all.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I don't.
You don't look or sound like you believe me.
What the hell?
I'm telling you, I'm a fucking angel, you fucking asshole. Wow. Well, again, there was a moment with Luke where he's doing this joke where he's...
You mother puss bugging.
Basically, everyone reacts to him when he's asking for Coke as soda by acting like he actually wants drugs. And what is it about my face that means, what is it about me that makes people seem to think that I'm the kind who would be asking for actual Coke? And I start thinking it's your face. And he just turns and looks at me and goes, see, they're just saying what we're all thinking. It's like, ouch, ow. I did not mean to say that. And I'm sitting there looking, going, did I really just say that? Then he's looking at me and it's like, oh shit.
Oh, yeah. You know, word's got to get around to other comedians. Oh, yeah. Get her in. Yeah.
Hey, if you see her show up.
Yeah. Put her down the front row. Okay. That's a pretty good position right there. for next round. So level up in no time, get a point, and be able to do something. So
I like going to comedy shows. I like comedians. I spent 5.5 years avoiding going to any events because I was terrified of how people would react to my issues. I spent 5.5 years trying to hide all my. And that was in waves because basically at one point I had one of the most calm parts of my life where I wasn't tremoring and having weird outbursts as much and other stuff. So we had about a couple-year period where we were going to stuff. But generally speaking, from the time we got married till now, I went to a couple things right when we got married. Went to nothing for over a decade. Went to a few things in a less than a year period, and then went to nothing else until Drew. I basically have become recluse and avoided going to most of the things I would love to go to because I was afraid of, how people would react to my issues.
So there's some making up for lost time here.
Yeah, I gotta have fun.
Oh, there's something Steph got me. A little hat.
Why does that sound like a vague innuendo to a sex toy?
I don't know. I figure I'm gonna, next time I can get on one of Rob Burnett's last, Men Barona streams, I get that. And the folks went, "Hey, I want one of those." Okay, go to Amazon.
I am going to have to play Nobody Beats My Bob for you, aren't I?
Interestingly enough, Professor of Rock did a video today of top 5 taboo songs. And rare case of where I've always had some kind of precog ability with what's going to come up on the radio next. And it's usually it's not like it's about songs in heavy rotation. Something hasn't been played in years and it'll come up. In this case, it happened with his prediction of next song. And I was just thinking, it'd be something of My Ding-a-Ling show. Yeah, number 1. Chuck Berry's only number 1 song in his entire career, 1972, live version of My Ding-a-Ling. I was in 2nd grade. And yes, we got the joke even then.
It's really crazy that he had such a beautiful and such a renowned career, and his biggest hit was the most immature shit song he did.
He played it for decades, you think?
He wasn't a comedian outside of that song.
Yeah.
He was a very serious musician for most of his career.
And very hard to work with, too, sometimes. Insisted on being paid in cash. Because considering the kinds he came up through, money now.
Prove you're paying me.
Yeah.
End the stream. I have to share stuff with you.
Okay. Well, with that, you should have been here last night. I actually won the last round.
No, I shouldn't have. I was dealing with shit.
Okay. Well.
And I've been editing photos. I'm taking a break. That's why I'm here to pick on you.
Okay. We'll talk to you later, kids.
Bye, fuckers. Wow.
And it's been squirrely all day, so I'm not going to be. Even after having paid them.